Welcome to the Raven Space on YouTube. My name is Jason, and this is Raven Space Daily, where we talk about Baltimore Ravens news every single weekday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please subscribe for the best Baltimore Ravens content on the internet. Also, please share this video. It helps us grow, and it makes us be able to give you guys better content. I'm super excited. We have some good stories for you guys today. We're going to jump right on in. I want to say a special shout out to the people in the chat and a special shout out to our Patreon subscribers. Now, let's hop right in to the topics. We're going to talk about Alex Collins' injury. We're going to talk about Henry and how well he played. We're going to talk about Terrell Suggs and the potential that he may not be a Baltimore Raven next year. And we're going to do the mailbag question of the day and the comment of the day. So I'm going to go right into it. If you guys can hear me, let me know. So let's go to the first topic. And we're going to talk about our boy Alex Collins. And so basically Alex Collins did not practice today, Wednesday, due to a calf injury that he sustained in the game. It's going to get scary here, guys, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm a little nervous. Now, it's just a calf, and it's a light calf. Not just a calf. Calves are bad things, but it's only a light calf injury. So, there's nothing to be afraid of right now. Let's let him progress. Let's let him get through the week. If Friday or Thursday that he hasn't practiced, then I start to get nervous. I would get very nervous. But for right now, let's not be nervous. Let's give him a day. John Harbaugh has been known to let players who are hurt take a couple days off. So I think this may be the instance here because I haven't heard anything from John Harbaugh. So this is kind of a big deal. If the best running back, the best offensive player that we have right now got injured, that would be very discouraging. So let's give it a second. He did not practice today, but it'll be okay. Let's take a deep breath and we'll be fine. Now we're going to move to the second topic. And this topic, there's part of it's good, part of it our question. So Willie Henry and Austin Howard have outperformed all other Ravens, according to Pro Football Focus, in the game on Monday night. Now, do I think that Willie Henry played out of his mind? Yes, and he deserved the grade. When I watched him play, I thought he performed thoroughly. And on that one fumble that he recovered, he literally dived in and took the ball out of someone else's hands. That's what I saw. So Willie Henry deserves that grade. Austin Howard, I do not think he deserves a high grade. And it's not because, I saw him give up 30 sacks or anything like that. It's just I saw him miss blocks. I saw Jadeveon Clowney sun him. I saw Jadeveon Clowney sun every player that he went up against. If we didn't double him, he beat us, and that includes Austin Howard. It really does. Now, Austin Howard played well in the run game when he was not against Jadeveon Clowney. I'll give you that. But to be the highest graded offensive player, it's just something that I just don't think he was. I think Mike Wallace played better than he did. I think that Austin Collins played better than he did. I think Ryan Jensen played better than he did. I won't give Austin Howard props. And for my opinion, I trust Pro Football Focus. I use them. You guys know that. However, my eye test does not give Austin Howard big grades. It does give Henry big grades. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys think Austin Howard played well? Because I think he played okay. But I would not have given him the highest grade. He had an 87 grade. If you guys don't know, if you get into the 90s in Pro Football Focus, you're basically the best player at your position. For example, Eric Weddle was rated #1, and his grade from Pro Football Focus last year was in the 92s. So that shows you, if you got graded 89 like Willie did, you played great. So congratulations to Willie Henry. Now we're going to go to the third topic, and this is the saddest one for me. And personally, I love Terrell Suggs. Terrell Suggs may be right now my favorite player on the defense, to be 100% honest. And I'm starting to hear rumors that he may not be on the team next season. Now, I saw this article, just to give you guys full disclosure. I saw this article in the Ravens Wire, USA Today, and it really disheartened me because this is going to tell me, this decision that Ozzie and John Harbaugh have coming up about Terrell Suggs is going to tell me a lot about our coaching and our general management. Because not only is Terrell Suggs playing at a high level, he's better than every single pass rusher that we have on the roster by a mile. Judon is coming along, but it's still Terrell Suggs' show. He's still, you know, we saw him make the biggest play in the biggest time. And he's also underpaid. He is underpaid. And so I just don't see why these rumors are coming up. I don't see why he doesn't already have a contract for another year, to be honest. I really do think that he is a great player that deserves to be on the Ravens long term. Not long term, but another 2 years. And it will help these young players come along. And when they're ready to jump and when they're ready to beat out Terrell Suggs, then you let it happen. Because right now, Tim Williams ain't ready and Tyus Bowers are not ready. However, if you give him another year with Terrell Suggs, I think they can be ready. The same way Judon, 2 years under Terrell Suggs, is playing lights out right now. So Terrell Suggs deserves a contract. He's underpaid. You're paying Joe Flacco all this money, and Joe Flacco does not give you the results that Terrell Suggs has. And you can even say Joe Flacco's hurting you, and Terrell Suggs is actually winning you games like he did against the Texans. So that's my little part. I have seen this rumor coming up. I hope he stays. He's my favorite player. And I will be buying a jersey before he retires. So now we're gonna go to the Ravens Space mailbag question. And this is brought to you guys by the Raven Space Patreon and our patrons. I'll let you guys know that there was going to be some new things for our Patreon subscribers. And it is done. So you guys go check it out. Patreon, it's in the comments below. I mean, the description below. Check it out. Bronze membership, silver membership, gold membership, and of course the platinum membership. So you check it out. Please check it out. Now we're going to go to the mailbag question. And this question comes from Motac04. And he asked, do you think it was smart that the Ravens got Jeremy Maclin and did not go for Eric Decker? Because so far Maclin is not doing great. Thank you so much for the question. And I think that Maclin was the right choice. And I do know that they're not doing great right now. I understand Maclin is not performing. But I think it's more of a byproduct of the offense instead of a byproduct of Maclin not being able to perform. I don't think Eric Decker could perform in this offense. And usually I would always go route running over every other skill. Maybe not catching the ball like hands, but I would go route running over speed and route running over height. And I think that's what the Ravens did. And I'm fine with the choice. I just think that the offense is holding everyone back. So, you know, it sucks, but that's the truth of it. And now you guys can start sending your questions into the quick chat, because as you guys know, we do a couple of questions at the end of every live show. So we're going to go to the comment of the day. Before that, though, and this comment comes from Blue Broski Peep. And his comment was, when you're in a live stream, but you still watch the video again. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, if you're in a live stream, you want to watch the video again, just do it. So we're going to go to the questions now. And this first question is going to come from Anthony Fallis. And he said, if Alex Collins doesn't play Sunday, how do you see the running game faring? I would say they'll be okay. Not they'll be okay. It's just that right now we have so much depth at that position. I think Buck Allen played well. I think Woodhead can catch the ball. And if Terrence West is ready and he's ready to perform and show us that he can play, then let's let him play. We will take a step back, but it will not be a giant step back. So again, but also we should not have to rely on Buck Allen. We have a quarterback that we pay, a king's ransom to. I need him to step up as well. We're going to go to another question. And this question comes from 2K Goat 1004. And his question is, what do you think should be our first round focus, tight end or receiver? I kind of answered this already yesterday, so I'm sorry. I think the focus should be receiver. Tight end, we have plenty of them, and it doesn't really impact our offense as much as a great receiver would. We're going to do two more because I already said one. So this next question is, how can same question. Sorry about that. So this one comes from Josh Morgan, and he says, how do you think we will finish the year? I think that we'll make the playoffs. I'm knocking on wood. I think we can make, let me rephrase. I think we can make the playoffs. Everything has to go right, but I do think we'll be a very competitive team for that 6th seed, whether that's winning it going 9-7 or 10-6, but I think we'll be very competitive. And then this question comes from and this comes from Crispy Cookie, who I've not seen on here, so thank you so much for joining us on the live stream, and please subscribe. And he says, will the Ravens play consistently throughout the rest of the season? Will they beat the Lions? So when you say consistently, do you mean will the offense be consistent? And by consistent, do you mean will they be good or will they be consistently bad? We will be consistently bad on offense. We're just not good yet. If we can improve, I'll be surprised and shocked. But that's what I think. And on defense, we'll be consistently great. Will we beat the Lions? I don't know. They have a great quarterback. And if they can find a way to put 21 points on the board, it's going to be a challenge. Their defense is good, not great. I'm happy that we played the Texans, because now we have to play Ziggy Ansah, who is similar to Jadeveon Clowney. Clowney has much more explosiveness, but the strength they have at the point of attack is similar. So I'm going to say that we do win that game, and I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine for the rest of the season if our offense can just hit it up one notch, because our defense is that good right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, please share, help us grow. We're trying to do everything we can to provide you guys with great quality content. So please help us out. Thank you guys so much, and go Ravens.